What's going on, guys? Riley here from RP Productions, and today I have the pleasure of reviewing this 2017 GT350 Ford Mustang. As most of you know, this is the track-ready Mustang. If you're going to track your car, this is the Mustang to buy for you. This one right here features the 5.2-liter Voodoo motor, which is a flat plane crank V8 from Ford that produces 526 horsepower and 429 pound-feet of torque. Up front, the GT350 features these nice 6-piston Brembos with drilled rotors, and coming around to the back, we have 4-piston Brembos with drilled rotors back here as well. Moving on to the back, we have the quad exhaust tips, which this vehicle does feature an active exhaust, so here is a nice exhaust clip of the exhaust. As you can see, this car sounds absolutely fantastic. I would say definitely one of the best sounding V8s currently on the market. In the rear, you're working with 305 Michelin Pilot Super Sports, and in the front, you have 295 Michelin Pilot Super Sports. So those are definitely the tires you want if you're going to track your car. They should be plenty of grip, but we will have to find out. Under the hood is that mighty 5.2-liter V8, as I mentioned earlier, 526 horsepower, 429 pound-feet of torque. You also get the front strut tower brace, a oil cooler, transmission cooler, and rear diff cooler here on the 2017 models. I have to say, that is easily one of the best looking cars for under $60,000. That front end looks completely menacing. When you see that in your rear view, you know to move over. Moving on to the interior, you're greeted with these nice Alcantara Recaro seats, which are easily the best seats I have ever sat in. I can't praise these seats enough. They are freaking beautiful. You are also greeted with a nice Alcantara steering wheel, which once again, one of the best steering wheels I've ever felt. Everybody knows I am a sucker for steering wheels. Also, Ford Performance right here, so you know you're stepping into not just a basic Mustang. Speedometer that goes up to 200 miles per hour as opposed to 160 in the normal GT. Moving over here, we have an oil pressure and oil temperature gauge. Navigation screen. Moving down, you have red push to start, hazards, traction control off, launch control, and your active exhaust button. And of course, the nice 6-speed manual. Keyless entry is of course standard. Nice little Shelby badge here. And walk up, unlocks the car. You're greeted with your beautiful interior. So enough talking about it, guys. Let's go ahead and hop in this race car, see how it does on the street, and see what kind of smile it puts on my face. Alright guys, well, setting off in the GT350 definitely feels very familiar to the other Mustangs that I have driven and reviewed. The main difference is the steering wheel being wrapped in Alcantara feels so nice. These seats, easily the best seats I've ever sat in. These are incredible seats. Would highly recommend these. We're on a relatively bumpy road right now, and the magnetic ride control, it does a pretty good job. You can definitely tell it's a pretty firm ride. I mean, it's a race car, so that's to be expected, but it's not something that would beat you up on a daily basis. You could definitely daily drive this car and not have any problems. The exhaust note on this car sounds just awesome. It's so nice. When you just ease onto it just a little bit, it's like, ah, that sounds good. You really don't get too many noises from the engine. You feel a lot of the sound is coming straight out the tailpipes. So that'll be interesting to see if I floor it. Will it make a bunch of noise up there? Well, let's go find out. All right, guys, how about a second gear pull from 30 miles per hour? Damn, it is quick. Holy crap. Okay, so on paper, the quarter mile times this puts down are about 12 seconds, give or take. I can tell you now, it feels a lot faster than that. This is one of those cars where you get in it, it's supposed to be fast, and it is fast. It feels a lot faster than it actually is. That packs a punch, and the red line going all the way to 8250, that's unheard of. I've never seen a car go that far with the tachometer. That's an experience. average I think I've ever taken in my life. Granted, I didn't take it going very fast, but it doesn't feel like you're turning. It's one of those cars that I've been spending a lot of time in a Miata recently, and it feels kind of similar to a Miata where you don't have to brake when you come to a turn. You're just like, okay, I'm just gonna turn, and then the car does it. All right, so now we'll do a second gear pull, again from about 30 miles per hour. You'll notice it kind of eases onto it, but man, it still packs a punch. Here we go. I did not think this car would be that fast. Like, it's really fast. I would almost go as far to say this is comparable to like the supercharged 670 Mustang that I've driven. It's pretty close to that. It feels that way, at least. Granted, the supercharger, I mean, they're totally different engines. It's kind of hard to compare those two, but oh, this is a fun car. So I've been told by the owner of this vehicle that a 40 roll is this thing's sweet spot. Let's see if that's true. Want one of these. This is too much fun. This is definitely going down on my top 10 list of best cars I've ever driven. This is going to be ranked way up there than the top. This is a really special car. There's some cars I've driven that are comparable in price range. I'm about to just completely roast all the Corvette owners out there. I'm really sorry for this. Like the C7 Corvette, for example, it's a pretty expensive car. But when I drove it, I didn't really get too excited. It didn't feel too special to me. This car feels special. It's just so much fun. I don't know, it sounds weird saying that a Mustang feels more special than a Corvette, but that is just the facts of the matter. This is a nice car. This really nice. I really want to give a huge shout out to Ford for making this car. Like, well done. Like, you nailed it. This is a perfect car to go take around a track. You can daily drive it. You can do this and third gear, just easing onto it. Yeah, that's fast. That is really fast. Ford, like, it's perfect. It really is perfect. I now understand what all the hype is about. People are like, is this the best car for under $100,000? I would say it's really, really up there. Like, damn, if I had the money for this price range, brand new car, definitely check one of these out. I think you will be more than happy with it. So this right here is about 2,500 RPM with the loud exhaust mode on. Now we're gonna go to quiet mode. My exhaust note just disappeared. That is awesome. So that's pretty cool. You basically have like exhaust cutouts on your factory exhaust, and man, the factory exhaust on this car sounds glorious. Well done, Ford. The Voodoo motor, definitely up there, my favorites ever made. Now, this is a primarily Dodge channel. I do a lot of stuff with my own personal Dodge car. And I know a lot of people are gonna give me crap for that. Like, what? You're praising a Ford so much? Yes, I am praising the Ford so much, and rightfully so. It deserves it. Ford has completely nailed it with this car. I know a lot of people are like, well, the Hellcat's faster in a straight line. Yeah, but that's only part of the equation. I feel like after doing so many car reviews, I feel like I've almost matured a little bit. Now I don't really care so much about straight line speed. It's more of like a balance for me now, and this car nails that balance perfectly. It's just hard to compare it to a Hellcat because they're different cars. The Hellcat was made with an intention of going stupid fast in a straight line with an absurd amount of horsepower. This car was made to be a great balanced track car, and that's exactly what it is. I should add to that, it's a balanced track car that you can seriously daily drive this thing and be comfortable because it is just that good. Everything on this car is buttery smooth. The transmission's a joy. I love the way these gears are slayed out. I really like this. So am I jumping on the GT350 bandwagon of giving it a ton of praise? Probably so, but if you go watch other reviews, everybody always talks about how great this car is. And I definitely agree with them. I don't really know what I can say negative about this car. There's really nothing to hate on. They did everything right. So I want to give a huge shout out to the owner for letting me take out his beauty today. I really appreciate it. This was truly a great experience. Definitely one of the best cars I have ever driven. This was a complete, it was an honor. I mean, it's a $60,000 car, give or take, but I would rank it up there with driving something that would cost a lot more because it's really that good. So thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Damn it, you still got a hood prop on this thing?
Yes.
Yeah. You paid $60,000 and you couldn't get the freaking things to hold the hood open?
Reduction, bro.
I knew it would be fast. I just didn't think that it would feel this fast. It's funny because you think you should shift, and then you look down and you're like, oh, well, I'm only at 7,000 still, and I can keep going.